Up here live. Cool. Hey all, this is JVSter64, starting a new stream series. And, yeah. By request of Cloud, who isn't quite here yet. And fairly popular request in most of my recent polls, I think. Sunshine it is. Hey folks. That is a random tune to choose, but okay, game. So yeah, we're playing this version because they decided to, in addition to removing it from all storefronts, actually make it playable since the first time I showed off 3D All-Stars on the stream. You can hear the GameCube stick clacking, probably very loudly, sorry about that. Yeah, we're not gonna bother. Well, I don't know. Maybe we should watch the opening scene.
Super Mario Sunshine! Woohoo!
Will it play again if I don't hit any buttons? I don't know, forget it. We'll just watch the opening cutscene. Sure. We'll watch this one at least. If it's even skippable, come to think of it. This is Sunshine, after all.
What happened?
Oh boy, the AI upscaling is kind of rough on this.
What's this icky paint-like goop? It's moving!
No, boys, don't touch that stuff.
Mario zoomed out, kind of looking like the low detail model in Super Mario 64.
Excuse me.
The heat wave effect definitely doesn't add to the to the or it adds a lot to the warpedness, I should say. Meanwhile, the text on top is super crystal clear. Oh, but this looks a lot nicer. Oh, let's see that again. Ha! Firstly, that text is all over the dang place. Look at the kerning on those E's. I'm gonna nitpick this mod or this remaster somehow. Dang it! So the game says A for the record, but since I'm playing with the GameCube controller, it assumes I want to play with the original control scheme, which is kind of funny. Hey, Cloud.
Super Mario Sunshine. This is still my personal favorite Mario game, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm busy, like, making fun of all of the weirdnesses of the remaster here. Like, for one, this is my first time playing, like, the first bit with a GameCube controller. And, apparently, even though the game clearly says A, you have to hit the B button, because that's what you did in the original game.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
That's kind of funny.
So you're playing this with a GameCube controller?
Yep.
Does the Switch have a GameCube adapter? It does, right?
Yeah.
I couldn't remember if it was just that or the Wii U that had it.
No, this one actually uses it, unlike the Wii U. Although there aren't too many things that differentiate it from, like, standard USB controller stuff.
Unfortunately, the remaster does not let you skip these beginning cutscenes. It would be really nice if you could.
No, I kind of forgot that.
It's like the only thing about repeat playthroughs of this game is...
I'm like, oh, we'll watch it for fun. Oh, wait, no, actually, I have to watch it. I forgot about that. Oh no, I talked over
Press-
it. You
Oh,
press
this is
the
press
button.
the button. Gosh.
If you press the button, you can use the stick to aim in any direction. Meanwhile, none of these instructions are even correct because I'm playing with the GameCube controller, but I guess since I'm playing with the GameCube controller, they probably assume I've played
Wait,
the
so
game
to
before.
spray, you have to hold Z and R at the same time?
Yeah, right? No, you press them.
Yeah, this is one of those games I can't imagine playing with anything other than a GameCube controller, to be honest. Like,
Yeah.
it was just made for it.
Even with the controls correctly inverted on the camera, please no. It feels a lot better to have.
I don't know. Any
controls.
game that uses like the analogness of the shoulder buttons, I feel like it's just you can't really replicate that. Also, the only M's in the entire game that don't give a blue coin.
Okay, I think these controls are still off.
That sounds like what I would expect. I do really love this little rendition of the underground theme, though. It's
We're
very
double checking this.
relaxing.
Whoops, wrong button.
Alright, you can like individually map stuff, right? I forgot you could do this.
Okay, that's gonna bug the hell out of me. Seriously, I can reverse the vertical controls, but not the horizontal ones? Am I misremembering how the original game works? Did this always do like left and right like this?
What, like left goes left?
Yeah.
Is that what you mean? Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's still gonna bug the heck out of me.
I actually just recently played this game, like, the other day.
Shows you how much I've played Sunshine. Still gonna bug me.
Yeah, these, like, if you ask me, these are still, like, the best... No, I shouldn't say the best, I'll just say my personal favorite 3D Mario controls. But that's just me.
I'm just going to make it a point to never aim blood to the left or right. Don't mind me. Just spam spray everything.
Although, to be honest, I could be wrong about that, because invertedness is never really something I notice, to be honest. I just sort of adapt without really thinking about it.
The fact that it struck me immediately as wrong seems to indicate that it probably was changed, and silently
I mean, I could believe that.
But honestly, I can't say that for certain. And I think that's the least bad offense. Well, I don't know. The least bad would be vertical, because I really don't care that much about vertical aiming. But like horizontal camera controls, no. You cannot get me to switch.
So fun fact, this is the only instance of the Delfino airstrip. Even though you can come back here later in the game, it's still labeled as Delfino Plaza.
Yeah.
So that instance is just gone forever. I like that track too.
But I didn't get any blue coins! There could be like infinite of them there that I'm missing.
Nope, none spawned there.
I'm tempted to boot up like other Sunshine while this cutscene's going on and test the spray direction. Why not, you know?
What is it? I watched a little bit of a run from Average Trey, who just did one. And during these cutscenes, he was just playing Superstar Saga on stream. Because he never beat that himself yet.
And yes, in doing our very way of life. Indeed, how can one not be aware of what is going on? Though it is daytime in Delfino Plaza, our
I've already streamed Super Paper Mario on stream, and I'm kind of getting the urge to play it again after hearing so much about it recently.
100% playthrough. I have spent the last... I have probably spent the last 3 hours of my gameplay time just doing recipes. But to be honest, I find it weirdly fun. I don't know. It's like I've been using your dock, and I've been like, all right, I need to like find the most efficient use of all these resources, and it's kind of fun.
Oh shoot! I have to switch cards, don't I?
It is none other
What about Among Us?
I judge the defendant guilty as charged. I hereby order the defendant
I mean, Mario is
to
red,
retire
I guess.
forever. Until Isle Delfino is completely free of his vile handiwork, Mario shall not be allowed to leave.
No, I don't have batteries in my Wiimote. Okay, this is more trouble than it's worth.
Good old Wiimotes.
This appears to be quite a predicament.
Screw it, let me boot it up on Dolphin. No, I don't, I don't think I actually have the ISO rip there, and if I do, I probably don't have any save
I
data.
would love to play that with a proper controller, because no knock against the Wii mode, but I don't like holding it sideways these days. my thumb kind of hurts holding that D-pad after a while.
Yeah, I don't have any problems with the Wiimote.
It's not that bad. My hands have just gotten bigger since I last played it, which was a while ago.
There is no longer any power to support the peaceful lifestyle.
The sad thing is all that messing around, and I still got like a minute's worth of cutscene to watch.
Yeah. I would love to speedrun this game one day, probably, but these cutscenes are always like, oh right, these. Even like the speedrun community has like been debating, like, should we let people just like boot up a file that starts after this cutscene? It's like, what difference does it really make? But it's weird because there's still gameplay before these, technically.
Again, please no.
You can't miss the best now. Your first job is to get rid of all that ugliness.
Thankfully, this isn't Paper Mario. They default you to the one you want to select. Also, this dude sounds like Homer Simpson to me.
I forget if this is one of these toads that smiles if you got far enough away.
Oh yeah, you're right. The toads don't really smile a whole lot in this game.
Someone with a GameCube handy, please tell me if I'm right about the whole, like, left-right shooting thing.
I like that one of the things Flick decides to teach you about is like you can do triangle-shaped wall jumps. I do love that about Sunshine. This is like the only 3D Mario where you can kind of do like extremely angled wall jumps, and I really like that.
You can do like 45-degree ones in 64.
Yeah, but I feel like this game is like you can do some really nice angles, I feel. I'm also a lot worse at the wall kicks in 64.
Wow.
Oh, I see what you're trying to do.
I'm trying to get out of water. It turtle struggle. Why are my side flips going in very weird directions?
Yeah, that is the one thing I'll say is that like it's weird how the swimming controls in this game are just like made to not be as fun as all the other ones in a game with as much water as this game has.
Yeah, that wasn't nearly high enough.
So I would just recommend doing like a very, like, what is it, a short triple jump if you can. You can do it, I was doing it the other day. Because this is one of those games where you only barely have to move forward to be able to like initiate triple jumps.
This is one of those games where Mario does not like turning 180 degrees in place.
You could always just use the Y cam or whatever it is in this game. In this port, I should say.
Well, it is Y. That they didn't invert somehow.
Just invert X and Y for no good reason.
What am I doing wrong here? But my triple jump is just not coming out.
The distance is... You need to do it so where, like... You do your third jump at, like, you know that, like, arc part that's sticking out front? Like, you kind of need to do it out that direction.
I like how the basket thing isn't here, that's normally here.
Yeah, the fruit piantas aren't in this instance of Delfino Plaza just yet.
Isn't this instance the one that has, like, geometry that makes it easier to get on the,
Yeah,
sliding gate?
I believe so.
I don't remember how it changes, though.
I don't either. I should know, but I've since forgotten. But yeah, what do you think you're gonna do? Just a typical playthrough?
A typical playthrough where I go to...
What about like a 96 shine playthrough? Because 96 is the amount you can get without blue coins.
Let's do 96, but get, like, 10 blue coins and skip Tina 8.
Pina 8? Oh, is that the one you hate the most?
Of the standard ones, probably.
Most people would say the Watermelon Festival.
Oh, whatever.
I think,
That one's not that
I think you're
bad.
cowards, to be honest. That one's easy. Like,
I mean, I'm not gonna go that far. What the frick, game? Like, I don't know why. Triple jumping is just impossible here. Oh yeah, I need you to not do that. We'll only try this for so long before we actually get on with proper movement. Please grab, thank you.
so like you know the back part of the gate? It's like you need to start it from there and then go towards the part that's sticking out front. That's how I was usually doing it.
Sorry? What do you mean?
It's really hard to describe with words, but like.
That's not nearly high enough to do, so I feel like you have to triple jump or do some weird spin thing. Where's a ground down jump when you need it? Come on. I was trying my hardest not to fall into that. Get it, Flood. Why am I not triple jumping? I'm gonna get up there. Okay, firstly, let's find some flat ground-ish to see if we can at least do a backflip spin thing.
I would also recommend doing your inputs a bit early in this game, because this game is like really generous about buffering inputs.
Let's hope it can gain a little more height than that. Just give me enough height to get to the top from there, please. You can't wall jump out of that state. Alright. I like, Flood's like, I hear you're just mashing buttons. Maybe try. Does it actually mean B? It probably means something other than B. Yeah, it definitely does not mean B.
So basically B and A are swapped for some reason.
Yes.
Well, on the Pro Controller, B is at the bottom, and A is at the right for some reason.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not playing with the Pro Controller, so I don't have to burden myself with the thought of, like...
B is jump, A is, like, whatever B would do.
What feels comfortable on a... Can you please wall kick a little higher, Mario? Why am I... Like, I've been up here before. Why am I struggling with this so much? I can't even, like, triple jump properly.
Yeah, if you can't triple jump, the only other thing you can do is do, like, a spin jump and then, like, a Y-cam turn, but that's, just, in my opinion, that's harder to do.
Yeah, I don't know how that works. Whatever. Interesting. Well, I just haven't played Sunshine in a while then. Alright.
It takes some getting used to, honestly.
We'll do... do the courses in a more sensible order, I guess. Now that I've burned all my water, don't mind me. I'm gonna go refill.
There's a fountain right behind you.
Alright.
And also the entire ocean, I guess.
I mean, just by sheer volume, I feel like it'd be inconveniencing things if I use this.
So I learned from a random video I saw the other day is that this game designates shallow pools as like their own little thing in fountains like those. And it's specifically, I believe, just so that the fruits that are in there don't instantly sink like they usually do.
Heh.
It's very interesting. Another thing is there's certain things that just doing a regular stream of water is better than doing spam sprays on. Like these polluted piranha plants when they're like in the goop, and also Shadow Mario. Shadow Mario you should always be doing a regular stream on.
Yeah, I know that
Possibly.
from experience.
It's like, I don't know how Shadow Mario health works, but from what I think I've learned, it's sort of like he regens health over time if you're not constantly hitting him.
Ah, so master mode, basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, maybe this is the version, if this is a different instance. Let's proceed to,
It depends if the fruit ladies are around with their baskets.
Oh, is that the only thing that changes?
I believe so. Well, I don't know. There's other things. There's like instances where like the boats are moving, or the crate house is open. Nah, it's the same instance. Looks like them. Just the only difference is now the statue's up.
Well, now we know. Now that we know there are stakes. Like we have to do this before we rescue Peach. We have to be as powerful as
Peach
possible.
percent or whatever they call it.
Yeah. I really hate this freaking lip. I don't know why.
It's like if you graze a slope, your jumps will get eaten in this game.
Yeah, it's very weird. What was that angle, Mario?
There's one thing you can do is if you're sliding down a hill, just hold R button because you'll hover as soon as you like exit off of ground. That can help you save yourself.
I didn't know you could do that. No, not what you were saying. I didn't know you could go in that window.
Oh. Yeah, the open windows are just there for if you spray them, a coin comes out. That's literally it. And also probably some fun clip things you could do. If you didn't know, you can clip through walls in this game.
Like, I really should have looked up what the difference was. I swear that it was like just like a lower ceiling or something on those.
It could be.
Like a lower grab range. Nice point. Alright.
Boy, I bet Shadow Mario is like, when's the last time anybody's approached me from that direction?
Yeah, blah 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 blah.
You're at a blah 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 blah. That's great. I like that bumping into Shadow Mario causes Mario to be like knocked on the ground for longer than anything else in this game.
Sorry, I have to wait for you to run over here. To run over here myself. Pausing? Yeah, pausing's a thing.
I would hope so. That's how you exit courses.
Who needs to exit a course?
Bianco Hills. Bianco apparently means white in Italian.
Checks out.
I tried to really find out like what some of these level name, like what it's some of the words in the level names mean, but I couldn't find a good answer for most of them, except for like Gelato Beach. That one's obvious.
Mama Beach, depending on the version you're playing. Ah, How do I keep accidentally hitting X? I swear.
Muscle memory of another game, maybe?
No, I don't think I'm hitting it on purpose.
When's
Like,
the last time you played something with a GameCube controller?
Well, Mario Party 5, probably.
Okay.
With TTYD. Like, it definitely was not an intentional X press. Like, I'd never hit it, as far as I was aware.
So I seriously doubt you'd want to go for blue coins, but if you ever do, just let me know, because I do know where all of them are in this game. There are 240 of them. 30 in each major course.
Yep. I don't know. We'll see how it goes, I guess.
Bianco Hills is the nicest level in that this, there are no, like, what's the word?
Locked to
Instant blue
chapter...
coins.
Yeah, locked to the
Yeah,
6th...
you can- There are ones that are locked to later levels, but you can get all red coins, sorry. You can get all blue coins in Mission 8.
Will it despawn by the time I get over there? Nope, that one's forgiving. Which I guess is fair, given that it's the first course.
So the X's are usually forgiving, but if they're a circle, they're usually a lot faster.
Huh.
Usually.
I think that
I say
works
usually
the
because there's
opposite
one
way.
in Rico Harbor that's like really strict.
That one seems stricter, honestly.
Oh yeah. Do you want me to talk about pausing and quarter frames? Because this game has quarter frames.
Quarter frames? What silly nonsense.
All you really need to know is that if you pause in this game, there are certain pieces of collision you can basically just ignore. Don't ask me any more than that. I'm not the person to ask for that. You gonna actually go for this, or are you gonna just go straight to PD?
Yeah, why bother? I figure I'll at least do 96. Who does things out of order? Except for attempting to get to Bianco Village. I will spare you all the sanity of me
What,
not
you're not
going
gonna
for
do
Gelato
Serena
Beach.
Beach
Yeah, I was gonna say.
The nerve. You're not gonna banana clip? I do like in this mission, if you go up to the Pianta who stands at the top of the windmill, he's like, what are you doing up here? Is that there something else you should do first?
Maybe I'll at least try to skip that boat section.
In Corona Mountain?
No. I mean, maybe
like,
that's
I can't
possible
even-
too. For all I know,
it
maybe
is,
that's
but
possible.
it's like...
I meant the Dirty River thing.
Oh. Right. That one. Yeah,
You
that
know,
one's
the
pretty
actual worst shine in the game that isn't blue. I mean, the real worst shine in the game is blue coins 231 through 240, but and probably the several before that too. But like, no. If we're talking about single non-blue coin shines, you're not going to convince me that playing the game the way you're meant to play it, there is a worse one than that.
Then Poison River?
Yeah, and it's not just because of that itself, but it's because of the way you're intended to get there, and the fact that there's a pipe there that just sort of kicks you back out.
That's just a gotcha.
Like, combined, I don't think anything wasted more time my first playthrough of this game. Can you get up here on this? No, it's blocked off, I think. Right?
Yeah, the secret caves are all blocked off. I doubt that the loading zones are even there.
I have to search my memory as to which ones... What on earth are you slipping on, Mario? There's only water there. Yep.
Yeah, if you touch goop at a slope, you'll just start sliding down the frame you step in it.
Don't fall, thank you.
Also, I like how both this and 64 start with a course where you're going up a spiral-shaped hill.
I mean, that's like half of 64, though. Even TikTok Plop is basically that.
It just likes its verticality. This game's like the opposite. This game loves... is horizontality a word or something? But this game likes more horizontal courses, I would say. And that's why Mario's moveset is so horizontally distance focused. There's so much you can do to just cross insane amounts of space.
Yeah, I haven't been spamming dives and whatnot because I haven't had to do too much horizontal stuff in this course yet.
You know about momentum spin jump dives? Because I sure don't. I don't even know how to do those.
That looked a lot closer. That's fine, didn't take us that long
Bonk
to get
counter.
up there. Ow. Does that count as a bonk? Why would I use the hover nozzle here? I assume you mean where I just was.
I don't know. Hover nozzle kills those piranha plants pretty fast.
That's fair.
Hey, Philip.
Oh my goodness, get up here.
You're just in time for the best Mario game that was ever made in the history of forever.
In 2002 on the GameCube.
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
I'll give it that.
Yes, sir.
Like, what's the alternative? Mario Party 4?
Luigi's Mansion.
No, it was a 1, I think.
Yeah, it was. Luigi's Mansion was like the first. Yeah, it's me. It's Cloud this time. Don't worry. I'm not actually Yoshizilla in disguise.
You're reading
Although-
this, guys.
Although one would think, because I've been playing Super Paper Mario.
This is fair.
Except
I have always loved that animation where Petey's
Yeah,
just like...
same. But they're both looking at each other.
It's just like a perpetual pog face. I forget how this works. You want to get like 90 degrees to his side or something?
Yeah, pretty much.
Not fast enough. It's just like jumping twice in the Bob-omb King fight, and he just kind of forgets what he's doing. It's like, okay, fine, I'll let you grab me immediately.
And if there's one thing that people always forget about King Bob-omb is you're supposed to let him move before he starts moving forward, because otherwise he turns to your direction so fast if he's not moving forward.
I've never been good at this fight.
What's interesting is that there's no way for Petey himself to damage you. The only way you can get hurt here is from the sludge.
Yeah, sure enough.
Even his massive head does not damage you.
They have to give me water bottles.
You have to jump on those goop enemies. If you're below half your water tank, they'll always drop water bottles.
I don't know how I'm supposed to be doing this. I should probably spam the frickin' Y button. That's the reasonable way to do this. Okay, fine, be that way. Sure, now I can do like giant... Yeah, that came out in the wrong direction somehow. It's funny that that doesn't even do damage.
Nope.
Okay, guy, come on.
If you just get behind him, then walk towards him, he'll turn to your direction and then attempt to throw up sludge.
Spam spray isn't great for this, just because he just
It's really
kinda
not. It's really not unless you like
cancels
set up.
exactly. So like it cancels like immediately if you let up, basically.
Yeah, you have to really just constantly be spamming. It is in the name, at least.
I'm sure for speedruns, that's the intended way to do it.
Yep, you approach him from like 90 degrees, you Y-cam up, and then literally as fast as possible, just spam spray.
spam spray in YCAM mode?
No, no, but you like you retain your angle for like a little bit.
Ah. Let me try that.
Like you can point flood up in YCAM, cancel YCAM, and then spam spray up. I do really like the way all the bosses die in this game. It's like weirdly gruesome for some of them.
That really looked like a miss. I think I dove right into the goop there. And retained the goop on my face.
Yeah, it's a nice detail that if you get hit by goop enemies or like walk in it, Mario gets covered in it. And it also it goes away if you enter water or if you do spin jumps.
Yeah, yeah.
I just like that level. I can always appreciate that kind of detail. So you gonna go for boathouse skip? Because I'm really bad at it actually. I can't do it.
Just pause, man. That's how you skip everything.
That's how you can do it for the Mecha Bowser cutscenes. You can skip all of those just by canceling in the pause menu. I'm not gonna talk to any of the townspeople in this game. I do appreciate that they wrote dialogue for all the NPCs for every mission.
Thanks, I think. Took me 5 times to remember I was supposed to hit B and not the giant flashing A button that's on the screen. Was this hero mode? Hero mode would at least tell me the correct button.
It's funny how, of all the weird looks for some of the enemies in this game, Pokeys look like the most normal.
What? Come on, Gabe. They all made the sound. You really gotta be fast on this.
Rotate the analog stick and then spray. You can make Mario spin on the ground. Just press the R button while you're like spinning.
Okay, that is a little bit more efficient. Yes.
Oh, I guess the Pokey's not in this cutscene. There's a Pokey on those ledges in later episodes. One that will drop a blue coin. I do love this about Sunshine, is just how, like, you'll just have, like, get here, and then there's just so many ways to go about it.
Okay, I see what you mean about those angles. That was the skewest wall jump I think I've ever performed.
Yeah.
Wasn't even intentional. I keep forgetting I don't have ground-bound jumps because I'm just so used to 3D World, man. That's the last 3D Mario.
It really is the
Mario I
best
played.
jump they added in the later games, isn't it?
I just tried to do a 3D World dive there. To like hit L and B at the same time.
Well, I think it saved you, because you paused in the air long enough to land on a block.
I would have expected one of those. Okay, that does not... Yeah, this isn't like the 60-40S dive, where you just gain a whole bunch of height while doing it. Or the Odyssey one, I suppose.
I like that those two star platforms are actually moving back and forth, but you just cannot tell unless you zoom the camera way out. Because they're like moving very slowly.
That works. Not the cleanest way of doing that, but it works.
I do love all these weird backgrounds for these levels.
Just ran right
And the
off the
music.
edge.
I can't say it's my favorite
whatever,
soundtrack
man.
or anything. I think the music is really fitting for like the locales, but I do really like this track a lot.
Well, we gamed over it on the first course.
No, you have. Wait, weren't you at 0-1 lives?
I guess this doesn't have a 0.
It does in the original.
Do you start with 3 normally?
Yeah, you start with 0-3. And then usually 0-0 still counts as a life. Maybe I just didn't see it though.
Yeah. I went through those fast. It's not like getting back there takes that long. Yeah, this is definitely the 3D Mario I am the least well versed in. It was the one that I played latest at the time. Like, the least close to its release, we'll say.
Yeah. Pretty much the exact opposite for me. Way back when I was like really little, this was honestly probably the first like video game I remember really getting into at a young age.
It's really weird that I played 64 more contemporarily than this, given that I didn't even own a console of any sort until 04.
Would you play it on? Just emulator or something?
Well, friends N64s, and I played I played the DS version in like 05.
Well, we don't count that.
I do.
No, it's like its own thing.
It's enough to have gotten me familiar with it, though. Although it was very... I need to take this a little slower.
Yeah, it's always an option. Also, I think those nails that you keep happen, the ones you don't pound in, are... I think one of those is a 1-up.
Yeah.
There's
Most
always
likely.
there's always usually one nail that has a 1-up. And speaking of 1-ups, this game saves your lives, unlike 64 and the Galaxy games.
Yeah. Well, Galaxy has a really roundabout way of... or Galaxy 2 specifically has a roundabout way of saving them. By using another person's save file back and forth.
That is weird. But I guess it works. Also, don't forget, you can use the C-stick to get, like, an overhead view.
Yeah.
If need be.
That is a very overhead view. I don't know how much that helps.
Well, I guess it just helps you see how the platforms are moving.
Doesn't tell me depth. I thought it was higher than that. Must have been a very short jump.
If you ever just, like, really want to cross distance, you can always just rely on side flip dives.
Thank you, random wall kick. We'll just do the slight askew angle. I thought it was past that, and that's why you don't do slight askew angles.
I think you could have made it, but I think you stopped too early.
I know, because I thought I was past it. I hit the nail. I like how if you do it too fast, it just doesn't work.
You have to really be centered. And also, yes, you're right. If you do it too fast, it's just like, no, sorry. There's like a window you have to wait. Speaking of the side flip, though, but like, I love just the side flip in this game.
How did I do that, man?
Too bad. I'm sure the death sound really aggravates some people in this game, though. really loves to rub it in.
Oh boy.
At least the music is good in these levels.
Yeah. It's the old Donkey Kong Country school of thought, where it's like, we can make these levels absolutely, like, kind of a pain to play through, so long as the music's amazing. Although, I don't know, I never found the Bramble levels that annoying.
Still need to get around to this.
I still need to get around to streaming. These blocks are way bigger than I think they are, apparently.
Even I thought you made that one.
I'm gonna have to play another 3D Mario right after this, just to prove that I am not garbage at them all.
Oh, is that why we're playing these?
Playing what?
that's the real reason we're doing this. It's like, we're just here to show off.
We'll go pure overhead, man. This is not that hard. Yeah, they're definitely moving.
Just very slightly.
When in doubt, collapse the dimensions.
When in doubt, swap to 2D.
1D, if possible. Saw off the sides of your control stick. Switch gravity, so you just fall directly to the objective.
It's like some of the 3D Sonics where you like you can skew your gravity and then just kind of fall like in a way you really shouldn't. Also, red coins. This game kind of loves red coins.
Almost as much / more than 64.
It's more. I've counted.
Only
you know, it's
barely,
funny.
but
You know, I don't know. It's like I remember counting, and then I was like, wait a minute. No, 64 has more than this game. And then I realized I forgot to count all the secret levels, because if you go back there's a red coin challenge. And I was like, oh, wait. That's like a lot more than 64, then never mind. Not that I mind. I don't really have any issue with red coins, personally.
most of them are fine. Do courses need more than one, not even in the secret areas? Like, this one has 2 red coin missions.
Yeah. Bianco Hills has 4. Is this the only one that does that? I want to say this is the only one that has 2 red coin missions. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is.
Angle. I guess we'll grab
No,
that
wait,
blue coin
never
since
mind.
it's just Pianta? No.
Pianta has 1. Has mission 8. It's Noki Bay also has 2. Mission 3 and 8.
Oh yeah. Well, 8 feels different enough.
Yeah, I would say so.
Pianta Village doesn't even have I don't remember how to dive. Why are water water controls so weird in this game?
Yeah, it's like they don't want you to be in water, which is weird.
Water fun to play with, not to actually live in.
Yeah,
Apparently.
although it could be. It's fun in all the other games. Imagine if, like, the turbo nozzle worked like Koopa shells.
Yeah.
That would be pretty fun.
I didn't know you could use Koopa shells the way that you do in Galaxy and 64 until, like, I don't know.
It's literally one level, right? It's like one instance in Jolly Roger Bay.
There's one in Dire Dire as well, I think.
Oh, is there really? I've
That
never
one's
known that.
even more useless.
Isn't that only at the top, though? And isn't that only in DS?
Maybe it is only in DS. Again, I played that version first, so I honestly don't know.
I only remember one where it's like they added like a top shore area in DS, and there's like a timed switch, I think.
Whoops.
I don't know. I played DS like once or twice.
point.
Also, if you spray those bells, a 1-up comes out.
Might be useful.
Neat thing about 1-ups in this game is they also fully heal you and they fully fill your water tank.
Yeah, I like the look of.
I want to say this is the only game that like where 1-ups do that sort of thing.
Oh wow, I was expecting them to like shake a ring or do something. Just like, nope, 1-up. I mean, sure. I admire the.
They expect you to like spin that wheel all the way up, or you could just spray the bell and be done with it. Also, yes, invisible rocket nozzle box. There is a other rocket nozzle you can pick up starting at this level.
Yeah, I don't remember which or where exactly that is, but it's not on this side of the course.
It's towards the way to the hillside cave.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh gosh,
But
don't
it's
do
like-
that
it's-
flip around, Mario. Whatever, we'll go up this way.
It's really not useful. To be honest, I feel like the hover nozzle is just kind of better in like 90% of scenarios anyway.
No, it's useful if you want to get an aerial view of the whole course.
Well,
Really
know about-
aerial if you do the glitch.
yeah, if you do storage. So I didn't know, but you can also do storage with turbo nozzle.
Does it
you
store
can only, like-
horizontal speed?
No, sadly no, just vertical.
That'd be amazing.
But you can only like kind of really do it in Delfino Plaza because you need to be standing in like a sprinkler that refills your tank while you're doing it.
That's fair.
Because the turbo nozzle turbo depletes your water tank.
How does it work again? Is it like you store it while hanging onto the one of the ropes and then get hit?
No, it's not that complicated. I don't remember. I was trying to do it the other day. I don't remember how to do rocket storage, but turbo storage is easy because you just like you spray, hold L, and then switch to rocket or turbo. Sorry.
Well, just for fun, let's try to find that turbo. Oh, that actually worked this time. Oh yeah, there it is. Not out of the way at all. I mean, it is, but like, not that far out of the way.
It's pretty useful healing it here anyway to get up to where PD is.
Mario.
Also, yeah, I like how you tried to ground pound it, but that doesn't work for some reason. You have to only jump on it.
But, be that way. Random rocks.
I do not understand the hitboxes on these at all. It just feels random if you get hit.
I was very confused what to do the first time I played this mission.
Yeah, it's like, is this bad? Is this bad? What's going on? But yeah, if you just switch to hover nozzle, they'll just disappear.
Oh, interesting.
You can't have two at once. That'd be too much.
Summit that. Let's just go this way. First, let's take that water bottle.
Stay hydrated.
Oh, that guy lunged just as much as I did.
Yeah, the distance they lunge depends on like how far away you are when they do it.
Fine. Go up this way. Boy, rain again.
Oh yeah, you got. We had a lot of that today. My gosh, did we ever?
Every single day this week was just forecasted sun. Is that a regular coin?
Yeah, same here. But like 2 days in a row, we've had storms.
Whatever. Once again, depth perception.
Well, at least you grabbed that ledge. I'm sure you were expecting to do that. Okay, so here's a weird thing. It's like, I know it's like, you probably think you should just, like, wall kick and then hover up to those platforms, but for some reason you can't do that. The walls up here just don't let you wall jump off them.
You mean like the green walls, or what?
Yeah, like the green and white walls for some reason.
No, we'll just wall kick off of this instead.
I think they're probably just technically, I think the invisible wall of the course is like stretching out slightly in front of the walls up here. So you can't wall jump off them.
Can't
was
say
pretty
that I
good.
have. Yep. Definitely doesn't want me wall kicking off that.
That was a good kick though. I usually have a hard time doing what you just did.
I trained on Super Mario 74. Great for its time. Absolutely unplayable without save states, in my opinion. Especially those last few courses. And especially the Extreme Edition.
Was that the one that had that like floating music course, or was that Star Road?
No, that
I
was
forget.
Star Road. That one's
Okay.
like one of the two, like... I wish the 64 version of that, or the DS version, had ended up coming out, because... How are you supposed to do this? Nice wall kick.
I think they expect you to Y-cam aim, but there's an easy setup.
Oh.
Where it's literally just like on the ground, hold R, and then do a backflip with A, and then while you're at the height of your backflip, just let go.
You're quite done with the acrobatics? Oh, I see. Yeah, that works. Nearly.
Yeah, it's like a weirdly perfect setup.
Whoops! Now you've sent it backwards. Yeah, they all just disappear. That's funny. Oh, yeah. Super Mario 74 is the one, like... It's pretty basic stuff, like just... models that are... There's barely any actual entities in it. It's mostly just geometry and wall kicks and that sort of thing.
It's a very purist kind of game then.
And the Extreme Edition specifically has like some of the like absolutely ridiculous looking stuff I've ever seen. I mean, I'm sure there are way worse hacks out there now in terms of difficulty, but like Crudelo Sphere, like just look it up. It is like just kind of sickening to watch the movement you have to do to get the 100 coins on that course. Where is water? I can produce water, I guess.
You can just spray up at him. You don't need like those pig things at all. I think they're called
Yeah.
points. And yeah, I like if the goop he shoots out hits a wall, it just disappears. Just vanishes.
I need a better vantage.
Wall goop is not a thing in this game.
What is the camera getting stuck on? It doesn't want to zoom out. I guess I could use Y again. If I remember to switch into first person mode.
You could also spray while doing a side flip, because like, you know, while you're flipping, your water will go upwards.
Yeah.
Also, fun fact, that guy you refuse to clean up right there is a chuckster.
That's one way to get up, I guess.
I think it's probably how they intend you to get up there. Or you could just, you know, be more. You could just find a more fun way.
Speedrunner, I am not. I really can't reach this.
Speedrunners hate this level. Because where Petey decides to fly is totally random. And he can only be knocked down when he's standing still.
Good thing I did just enough in there for...
You're also lucky he didn't, like, throw 5 tornadoes at you in a row, which he will very happily do. Also that right there, I love that, like, if you're looking at something but a wall is in the way, it just turns into a question mark.
Yep.
It's like, what could it be?
Apparently this isn't enough water to count as a pool I can refill from. Thank you, Petey Piranha. I was just trying to clean some stuff up here. I really can't reach for that. I see what you mean. Wow.
Yeah, this is where I'd really recommend just, like, approaching him from 90 degrees away just so he doesn't do this. But again, he continues to be a pacifist. Those tornadoes can't damage you.
All the goop spots out of here. Just preemptively.
I remember the days where I would be inclined to clean all this up just for fun.
I mean, if you're not, like, why are you playing this game? How can I not hit it from here? Done? Fine, don't face me. See if I care. No! I do care. Never mind. Crying out loud.
And then sometimes he'll just do that, where as soon as he gets on the ground, he's like, I'm gonna do it now.
Weirdest angle ever, but well, whatever, we'll take it.
Oh man, good thing you didn't get too close to those pig things, because they'll just gladly cover up your muzzle at the worst time.
Well, at least we won't see him again.
Except in Partners in Time, and all the sports and spin-off games.
For a while, at least.
And Paper Jam.
And Color Splash. If we're to...
And Sticker Star. He's actually a boss in that game, if you didn't know.
Yeah. Not surprising, I guess.
It's really not. I can't blame them, though. Petey, there's something about Petey. He's got a very lovable design.
There's something about Petey. He was in a Mario game prior to 2006. And as such, he's on the approved list of characters. Although Toadsworth is missing in action, so...
He's
I don't know, man.
He's in retirement. I don't know. But it's also why characters like, you know, Pee-wee Piranha haven't taken off. He's just not the same.
This one.
Oh boy, if you had trouble with Mission 3, oh boy.
It's cool.
But then again, this version has a thing that's not supposed to be there that makes this secret a lot easier.
I think they removed that.
Oh, did they? Oh man.
The debug cubes.
Yeah, the debug tracks. Oh man.
I could be wrong. I honestly don't recall.
Well, it's funny because like I thought they did that to like make it easier, but then people are like, these are the debug tracks. So it's just kind of like, oh,
The question is there still that glitch in that one Nogi Bay, or Cyrena Beach, that just auto-completes the goop clearing shine?
oh, I don't remember.
It's just
I
like,
think that I've heard that got patched or something. Well, no, I thought that like since this is based off the I know that All Stars is based off the PAL version, and the PAL version was like the one of those that's really strict about that goop clear level. Not as strict as the Japanese version, but still very strict, I've heard.
oh my goodness, get out of here, Mario. Done in by a dang log. Okay,
Just hover. Do your hover when you jump out.
this is fine for some reason. I keep
Yes,
forgetting you can't do that.
Standing in this little stream that comes out is fine, but swimming in it is out of the question.
Oh no, this is just flipping. This is easy.
Yeah, debug tracks are gone.
Please,
Unlucky.
please do not wall kick, Mario.
Also, they give you a free 1-up at the start here, always, so... It's like they knew or something, I don't know. Yeah, thankfully you can just run when the block is turning, you don't need to do some jumping shenanigans.
Oh yeah, this is like Grumblump Inferno or whatever it's called in 3D World. Jumping is probably a bad idea. Like
Yeah.
the one up just got stuck there.
Yeah, this isn't like Galaxy. The slopes are pretty generous when walking in this game.
Slopes are a suggestion.
Yeah, pretty much. It's probably just childhood memories I'm thinking of. I had a really hard time with this last section back in the day.
Well, we got greedy. On the very last jump, we got greedy. The speed run, we lost about 40 minutes at the beginning trying to to get into Pianta Village early. And then gave up and played the game the intended way. Are you meant to do that? Or, like, can you... I mean, you could probably cross that with a triple jump, I guess.
I mean, in Sunshine, there's like so many ways you could go about it. You could just do like a side flip dive.
Oh no, this thing's gonna be spinning the whole way.
It would be faster to probably just die, honestly.
Yeah?
You'll get the 1-up back anyway. But yeah, in the original release, they left the debug tracks of those flip platforms in, where you could like see where exactly they would move to.
Like how I did this on the first try. And now I'm probably gonna die twice to the cube now. At least it doesn't, like, continue rotating the
So
whole
long
way.
as you never jump, you'll be fine.
Mario forgets what slopes are until he actually has to interact with one. Okay, these cycles are gonna be very different now. Dang it, man. I shouldn't try to make those jumps.
To be fair, that platform was way out there.
I waited longer this time. I thought I could just walk across that. It's jumps like these that make you miss miss the long jump and 3D World or Odyssey dive.
Yeah, people say that, but I don't think the long jump would really add much to this game, considering how dives work.
It would definitely save you. It would save you wear and tear on this. What was that? Those
You did a
particular
spin.
jumps. At least we're gaining lives. Nah, we'll just leave that one there. It's fine. It'll just be underneath and fall off.
Aww. I was like, that one-up is determined to stay with you.
Boy, you gotta wait a long time before that comes back.
Or you could do a triple jump dive.
Yeah, whatever, man. Triple jumps are a myth.
Oh man, just keep at it.
I do love how many extra blocks are there for no reason.
Yeah, don't know why you would ever want to take the long way around.
Yeah. I mean, strictly speaking, I probably have died more times on this.
I don't know. But who's counting?
I got pretty close. I got to the very last platform on the first try, so that's something. That's always how it works with these things. I feel like some of the later ones are easier than these.
Oh, for sure. I would call this one of the harder ones.
I remember one of my first experiences with this game where... What are these clouds doing here? Could I have managed to make it back down? One of my first experiences was watching someone do the Yoshi secret in Pina. That one looked so impossible, but like, I don't think it's as bad.
It's not that bad. It's really not. Like, you can take your time. What would I say is the hardest secret? I don't know. I guess Noki 6, just because it's the longest, but I don't know. It's really not hard. It's just long and vertical. I don't honestly see why people have a hard time with the Chuckster one, personally, but...
It depends on how many times you get clipped through geometry.
That doesn't happen.
But it does, though!
The Chucksters don't clip you through stuff. Those things are there to stop your fall.
Why is this thing here now? Good night. What kinds of paths do these things go on?
Global cycles?
Nice clip. It's like, you know, jumping from blue to blue, probably not the best idea.
Aw, I thought you could have. Huh. You probably would have had that if you didn't clip.
I'm not accustomed enough to the timing or flip physics.
Or
of this.
collision. Or collision.
If this were Luigi's purple coins, I would have made it out alive. But I also would have had a spin, so that's cheating.
You do have a spin in this game, but not the spin you're thinking of.
Is it like the new Super Mario Brothers one? Is it like the one they added to 3D World on, on Mario Maker 2, where it's just like... Or no, I guess, is that a spin? I haven't played Mario Maker in long enough that I don't remember what the move is. I think you do a little spin and it like really slows you down, but doesn't give you any extra height. Well, I almost saved that. Oh, I might anyway. Yes! I'm just gonna die anyway, because I don't want to wait for that thing to come all the way back down.
It will wait for you, though.
Look at all the lives I'm gaining. Hopefully I get this on the good cycle again, because I did basically the same thing as the last time. Just avoid corners. That seems to be the name of the game. Walk across the correct face as well.
I would say that describes Sunshine pretty well, given how many corners you'll probably go through entirely.
Yeah, also don't stop walking early on that one turn. That's killed me the last 2 times. You had to go and jinx this. I did fine the first time. I need to ground pound this thing so it goes faster. It works that way, right?
If only.
It spins twice as fast as well.
No, you just ground pound through the glass part to your death.
Sorry, 1-up, not this time. I've got 10 lives.
I can't have 11 lives. That's a prime number.
Flip. Okay. I think we're on the same cycle, more or less, as we were the first time. I'm gonna jump on this one. Too far! Okay, should have it this time. Nope! Boy, is the timing just, like, not great there. I guess I gotta spin. Or wait even longer. Or try to contend with the spinning platform while staying on it. I guess that's an option.
Yeah, I mean, like, you have an arsenal of jumps at your disposal. Though I do find it a bit hard to, like, doing a spin jump isn't hard, but aiming it where you want can sometimes be pretty hard, actually.
Yeah. Spinning as a, like, actually spinning the control stick as a thing to do for movement is, like, kind of a fiddly way to input things.
Because it's like, you have to rotate the analog stick, jump, but then be holding in the way you want to go, which is weird to be doing after you've just spun the stick.
The double wow. It'll be nice. Just sort of doing some Delfino Plaza stuff after this.
But again, all I can really recommend is just try doing side flip and then dives if you want to cross like a horizontal distance.
Yeah.
You can always ground pound if you want to like stop yourself.
That's just so like not what I'm used to doing in like 64.
Yeah.
That's for height. I've got plenty of other ways to do like distance.
Hey, at least it's not like the Galaxy side flip, which is like good for almost nothing.
Yeah, it's slightly better than a backflip for distance, maybe, but it's kind of fiddly.
Is it? I thought backflip was just strictly better in that game.
I don't remember. It's been a while since
Backflips are really nice in those games.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've played a Galaxy. We'll do the same thing as last time, I guess. Dang it! I probably could have made that. Just didn't actually get the jump.
I wonder when it was in development they added that 1-up mushroom at the start here, where they're like, we should probably put something here.
I mean, I realized I didn't play the normal course correctly at all. You're supposed to use those, like, lily pad things as boats.
Yeah, but who does that, honestly?
You could basically jump all
see,
the way
that's-
into the thing without...
That's supposed to be your introduction to the live pads, so that when you get to Poison River, you know what to do, but...
You don't want to know how I got 100 coins on this course the first time I played the game.
Oh yeah?
It was on that mission, and I didn't know about boats.
On Mission 6?
Yes.
Man, who goes for the 100 coins in that one?
There was a lot of jumping out of water and hovering.
That sounds like a huge headache with the Poison Lake. I should look up which are the best missions to do the 100 coins in, because I can never really remember for some of them. Especially Gelato Beach, because Gelato Beach is just the most obnoxious one for 100 coins.
Peanut is an obvious choice, at the very least.
Yeah.
It's like, respawning things that give 5 coins, and I don't even have to enter the main part of the course.
Here's a good one. Get 100 coins in the King Boo fight, because if you damage yourself on purpose, he'll always drop coins for you.
I need to look up that flowchart again.
Like, it's literally like, as long as you're at low health, he'll usually always land on coins for you.
Both the secret shrines here are back in the, secrets, right?
Yes.
Oh boy.
Every course has 2 hidden shines, so if there's 2 secrets, that's where they are.
Ah, yeah.
But some courses only have 1 secret, so there'll be just a hidden one somewhere. Yeah, so yeah, spraying Shadow Mario damages him, but he can swim just fine. And he's also immune to damage while he's swimming for some reason.
Where did he go?
He jumped in front of this building. He should be like right below you.
I don't remember how to get off these things.
B. Like, whatever the actual B button is, though.
I'm just used to Z, because that's what you do in 64 to drop a ledge. So I was trying to crouch. Actually, I think I was hitting R, because that's normally what a crouch button would be. In this game, I guess the equivalent would be L, but you can't crouch, so not really.
Yeah, no. It's usually just B if you want to drop from something.
About time. Whatever.
I'll remember this. Also, these pokey heads drop more coins if you spray them into a wall, which is fun.
You gotta love missable coins. Red coins don't count as actual coins in this game, right?
Not in this game. Which I used to find really weird when I first played 64. I was like, wait, what?
Blue coins sadly don't count as 5 coins.
Nope.
That would be an easy way to get 100. Just round
They're also
up all the
one-time
blue coins at the
pickups,
end.
so... You know, I found the intended way to grab the Shine Sprite in this mission, and it's, like, so fun, but I know literally nobody in the world would ever do it. Because there's an NPC here who tells you about super world jumps, which you can do while hanging from a rope. It's really weird.
Yeah. Why do these have collision like that?
See, it's like, most people think this game is just very random about how you figure stuff out, but there actually usually are NPCs that tells you about anything that seems really weird, at least.
Mario, come on! Get up this hill! Wait, where is the secret? Oh, it's here, right? No, it's further up than this, right? Good night, this really doesn't want me
It's to your
canceling that
left.
slide. Oh, that would explain why it didn't want me up there. Haven't seen enough of me failing on these yet, have you? At least I've got Flood now. Fail me out. Can you die on this if you run out of time?
Yep, it'll kill you.
You're pretty forgiving timers.
I'd say weirdly enough, this first one can be pretty tight.
I was
But
trying
for
to
the most part,
shortcut
yeah.
by getting on top of that block, and it wasn't having it.
Yeah, I would say this is, like, this one here, weirdly enough, is like the only one where I could see somebody dying from the time limit.
Yeah, this cycle here is not nice. I guess it could have been nicer if I hit the switch at a different time. Grab this one first. I'll have to crossover later. Up! What? I grabbed it, accidentally released. Grabbed it again and hit B. Just mashing buttons. Could've waited.
Aww.
Oh, I actually got it that time, so that'll give me plenty of time. I've been very sad if I somehow missed that one by just walking right past it. Try this time.
Real gamers do this without Flood.
Yeah. Gotta get across
Except that is probably literally not possible due to the time limit. I should actually try that. I should try getting to these star platforms out here without Flood. You could do it probably really easily from on top of those blocks.
Yeah, really easily.
Well, easy for me.
Proceeds to grab the wrong shine at the end. That one's blue. That's like gotta be worth 5 shines. Or at least 1/10 of a shine. I was probably fine if I just released all the buttons and landed, but like, it's like, I don't want to chance that. I want to land exactly where I am, thank you. And not have the camera rotate in a random direction like 64 likes to do after cutscenes. I don't think I'll do a lot of blue coin grinding tonight. We'll save that for later if I feel like actually going for all the blue coins. But we'll finish all the regular shines and do some Delfino stuff at least. By regular, I mean all 10, not just the 7 or 8.
Yeah. Well, technically 11, because there's 100 coins.
Yeah. Oh, right, I forgot about that. I guess I'll do that with the...
Alright, that elephant in the room.
What on earth was that? That momentum was something else.
Yeah, you can, like, if you do constant jumps, you can kind of, like, carry momentum. Or you talked about the spin jump there.
I did like a random, like, just gained a
You did a
ton of
momentum
sideways
spin jump, I think. Like, genuinely, I think that was a momentum spin jump. It's like, if you cancel out of a dive on a slope, Mario, for some reason, just runs really, really fast. And then if you do a spin jump while having that momentum, they call it a momentum spin jump.
Like, just imagining how awful it would be if I had to remember to C-stick the other direction every time I do like a jump, like a hover into a wall grab like that. Except I don't have to imagine, because that's what it was like before they patched in the option to reverse it. Probably should have grabbed that. Fine.
This is probably going to be one of those cases where you got to be careful when you grab the last red coin, because you're probably going to be over a pit or something.
Am I gonna have time to do this now? Probably
If you
not.
missed one, probably not.
I
Don't
didn't
think so.
miss one, I just missed the platform. And I didn't even, like, flood over it. Ow. I'm gonna get the one up and die.
Bonk. This really is one of those games, though, that just watching it being played makes me want to boot it up just to play it again.
That point is
I like just
really
moving in this
awkwardly
game.
placed. That was not the right direction. Please go back, Mario. Wasting time. That was better. Not die this time. Or essentially die. I hate that coin.
Yeah, it doesn't stay on the block, unlike the one-ups.
It's just placed where you have to just kind of grab it while crossing. Oh, don't think we're making it back from that one. How am I this bad at grabbing this one?
Just depth perception, really.
Good thing the hover lasts like 2 full rotate cycles.
Yeah, it's super generous. Gotta love it. I watched someone on their channel do a hoverless and oh god, what was the other step? Oh yeah, a spin jumpless hoverless run, and that was fun to watch.
Why not walkless too while you're at it?
Yeah, well, yeah, why not? Again, just be very careful when you pick up the last red coin, because the cutscene of the shine sprite might eat up your hover.
Way over that coin. I'm working on it, game. Okay, I should be able to land safely. I just gotta hope my camera faces in a good direction.
At least it's not like the box break minigame, where it literally starts doing the, like, beeping noise at 23 seconds. It's like, uh-oh, time's almost out. 23 seconds.
I don't know what the timer was at. Probably like 8 or 7 or something.
It's usually at, once it gets below 10.
I'll have to think about which one the coins make sense to grab on.
For 100 coins?
How many coins are even in Bianco?
It's
I guess
probably, honestly, just mission 8, I would say.
there's a lot of those rings and pokies.
Actually,
I
wait,
guess.
no, never mind. Maybe not mission 8.
I mean, there's all those extra ropes.
Yeah, but, you can get a lot of coins here, but you need Yoshi, and Yoshi is not a thing you have yet. Because, there will be a Yoshi egg in this mission, if you have him.
Yeah, that's fair. Is it, like, feasible to do it without it?
Good question. I've never really tried it in mission 8 without Yoshi.
Ow, stop.
Mostly just because if you see these beehives by these trees, Yoshi can eat the bees and you can get like 10 per beehive. But yeah, I don't know what other mission you would realistically go for the 100 coins in, to be honest. So also, yeah, rocket nozzle would really help here.
You okay there, Mario? Where did that coin go? It's over there.
Oh, is he doing that noise? I love when he makes that like noise.
Oh, there's above this the whole time.
Also, yeah, don't forget the flower buds. Those give you a lot of coins.
How do you actually get momentum going doing this?
Just time your spray. Like, don't just hold it down. Just kind of like spray, stop, spray, stop. And then once you're going in a circle, just keep spraying, and then just press A.
Yep.
The NPC in this mission calls it the super world jump if you do that.
I do love that you can chain a rocket out of that too.
You can also do it. You can also do it with a hover. Also, yeah, these skeeters, they're very fun because if you spray them and then jump on them, you get shot up like a rocket for some reason.
Won't land this time, Mario? Well, at least I got the coin. Might as well go get that blue coin because it's right here. Forget to save once again.
Who saves for blue coins anyway?
1, 2, 3. Just 3. Where's the fourth at? F4, right? Whatever. We'll find it. We'll get more advantage from up here anyway.
See, it's like, I know a lot about this game, but there's just certain things that are hard to describe with words, you know? Like, movement in general is one of those things where it's like, how do you describe this?
Still only see 3.
You see the ropes to your left? There's one, like,
Who knows
above
where I'm
it.
gonna land?
There's one up in the air. Yeah, right there.
Higher than that, apparently. I think that's gonna be a pain. There's probably a cross brace that I just didn't see.
What, just like a rope? Yeah, it's like suspended just above a rope you can jump on.
I could get the hover nozzle, but...
It's not a terrible idea. Then you would have to take the long way around of getting up here.
Oh, I didn't see that red coin there. That's probably the one I was missing. Gosh, gauging that is so hard. We'll just get the hover and see what we can manage.
Yeah, you could always ride up the windmill again if you need to. And then just kind of jump down to it. Thankfully, unlike 64, fall damage is so easy to mitigate. I mean, it's still easy in 64, but like, you know what I mean. You can never take damage doing a ground pound in this game is what I mean to say.
Nice wall there. Oh my goodness, get... There we go.
What a weird property of skeeters.
Jumping those ropes is a lot easier. There's a blue coin, I should get that.
I'd say the most jerk blue coin in this level is... Do you remember where the shine spawned in Mission 4 after getting the red coins? Like at the top of the village area?
Ow! Oh, whoops. I dove and then attempted to hover, and it didn't work out.
Also, yeah, pokey hitboxes are weird. Like, they're weird. I don't know. You'll just take damage sometimes. I don't know what's up with those.
What? Apparently these guys don't believe in hover nozzles.
No, you can do that.
I was already on that. Please make it to that. Nope. Boy. Whatever, we got other ways up.
This is like the thing just noticing with Sunshine where it's like, for most of the non-secret levels though, there's basically no risk of ever dying though.
Yeah.
It's just like, you usually just fall down and like, you're never gonna die from any of this. The only exception being probably Pianta Village, because that one actually has a bottomless pit. Actually, fun fact, besides Pianta Village, Bianco Hills is the only level that has a bottomless pit.
You have to really try to fall into it, though.
Sort of. Because if it's where Petey was staying in Mission 5. Like, if you fall in that water there, that's actually a death pit. And there is a reason to go over there again, because there's a blue coin where he used to be.
Should have faced the other way. That's not gonna be useful.
Also, just another helpful thing is if you're spinning on the ropes and you want to stop, just hold B.
Yeah. I could probably get the rocket nozzle back now, I suppose. No. Do that again.
Any particular reason you're doing it like this? I mean, it is fun, I'll give you that, though.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be that efficient now, does it? Alright, we'll get
But
the
it looks
rocket
fun.
nozzle again.
But it looks fun.
It's just such a long climb if you don't have the rocket. Those skeeter things are fiddly, to say the least. And that wasn't gonna hit. Whatever. We don't need you. I wish everything were this smooth. This kind of acrobatics I'm used to. Can we make it up from here? I guess? Sure. We'll just do that then. I just managed to get the thing to face directly forward. I don't want to accidentally go slightly askew.
Also, these wind spirit enemies are very annoying.
These red things, you mean?
No, the wind cloud of enemies that
Oh, yeah.
those spawn. They're just annoying because you can't kill them unless you have Yoshi. So that's kind of the case with most enemies. Most enemies in this game you can't kill without Yoshi. There's some weird roundabout ways, like leading cataquacks to water.
That's where the red coin is. Dang you!
Aww.
Should have stayed on the ground.
You said the dag you before the stream showed you falling, but I already knew it's like up. I know what that means.
Okay, we're actually getting a rocket this time.
Yeah, those guys are just jerks. They really are.
Triple jumps do not want me to do short doubles, apparently. Okay, never mind, that time it worked.
But again, no real risk of death, just the time it takes to climb back up, really.
Mario, please explain how you immediately got into that state.
Well, I actually didn't expect that. That was just like the most perfect timing then.
I overshot again. Man. What's to keep me from putting all the attachments on flood at once, man?
I think you're going about this the wrong way. You should try climbing the rope from like the other end.
Yeah, I guess it does connect over here. That one didn't.
You know, speaking of sun, I like a nice detail in this game where if you stand still under shade, Mario, like, wipes the sweat off his face.
Wow. We'll try to go there the Dev intended way. Will we though, actually, because that involves... Wow, he just gave up on launching there. Whatever.
Oh, yeah, when Mario gets in that state where he starts screaming, he can't use his nozzle anymore. But yeah, you can just, like, climb up here to the windmill, but I think the way they wanted you to do it is from one of those ropes you can do that, like, whirl jump.
Yep.
But you have to be holding forward, and you also will have to time it so you don't hit any part of the windmill.
Whack!
So is that supposed to be a Goomba in there? That pattern on the wall looks like a Goomba.
Huh, I don't know.
This game has no Goombas, except unless it's pin apart and stored underneath the map.
Does this show how many blue coins you've gotten in each place? It does, right?
It does, but just the number total.
Yeah.
So, 13.
We'll just sort of hop through this window and get that one.
Is that where Mario tunneled out of prison?
Oh, hey, a shine thing. Oh. You get there?
Yeah, I love this about Delfino Plaza. There's genuinely a lot to find in Delfino Plaza.
Well, we tried. I'm trying to think. If there are there 18 shines? 17 shines, I guess, you can get in proper Delfino? I know, it would be more than that, because, like, there's not a shine in Corona, so 18, I think. There's 77 in the normal courses. 24 from the others.
The game lists 40 total shine sprites for Plaza, but that also counts the blue coin ones. So 40 minus 24.
Does it list airstrip separately, then?
It does, but, like, it shouldn't, because it's still, when you actually go to the airstrip area, it's still labeled as the Plaza for some weird reason.
So is there a shine from the final fight, then? Because that adds up to 119.
Yes, there is.
Okay,
Yes.
then.
And Corona Mountain is its own area, technically. Because, like, it'll list the 10 blue coins from that level there.
Yeah.
He's playing the All-Stars version. But on a GameCube controller, so what's really the difference? Aside from probably a couple things.
I don't think I'm gonna start,
Also, this is the most persistent slime in the game. It just regenerates instantly. Like, you can't clean any of this up. Also, wait, the news called this the boathouse has disappeared, but it's very obviously a lighthouse.
I mean, yes, presumably they're talking about the other one.
Oh, right, you haven't gotten that yet.
Is this going to yell at me for doing these out of order?
Nope. No.
It's gonna send the lighthouse 10 miles into the sky until I do course 2, the normal order. No, dang it, let me get on top. There's a thing up there. I don't think there's a thing up there yet. Oh no, there totally is.
There
You can
is.
see it.
Yeah, if you looked up during that, you could just see it floating there.
Yeah, you can see it.
But also, no, it doesn't work that way. During the cutscene of it, like, rising up, Mario's always set to his certain position. So you cannot write it up, sadly. Also, apparently in the manual, the game lists that orange goop stuff as orange juice and is labeled as an enemy. I don't know why.
I don't think you're meant to get there. I know
You
this
could, you could get up there by the way you tried it, but it wouldn't matter because you can't break that without the rocket nozzle.
Boo.
Or unless you can do like barrel storage,
Yeah.
or like rocket storage, or other weird things, you know?
Predict in chat how many times I'm going to... Well, I thought there was a thing. Wow. What information, dude? There were Yoshis
On this island.
in prehistoric times. Sadly, they all melted.
Because they are surrounded by water.
Where the frick is
So,
that?
another thing I found out the other day by watching this channel is you can crash the game with these red X's in Delfino Plaza.
Fun. Yeah, that's what
It's
I thought
like-
it was.
It's like you clean off one of the X's, you drop a water barrel in front of it so that when the X comes back and you collect a shine during all that, the game will just crash.
That is not how physics work, Mario, but whatever. We'll allow it.
What? Water sliding is so fun though.
forget how many other shines I have access to at this point.
Honestly, literally, like, all of them. There's none that are, like, arbitrarily just not there.
I mean, there are the ones that require... What did I just do? Oh, I probably just hit a window.
Well, all the loading zones are there, but I know what you're saying.
Let's finish this off, eh? Oh, actually, well, if this boat isn't going to be moving, it's going to be kind of hard to get in there. To do the Pachinko one. What do you want? Yeah, even if I do end up going 100% on this, don't go expecting this to look anything like a walkthrough. I'm not nearly versed enough in this game, and presumably a walkthrough would not die 10 times per secret level. Love the little sound effect. We tried. Again, not deep enough, apparently. Just freeload there. Grab one when she's not looking. I just couldn't throw it in there. Thought pressing L might.
Oh, yeah, you're doing the fruits.
Good, nice.
You can spray it with water to move it also.
That works. Okay. Clearly I need to not be moving. One of these times I'll remember that I have to use B to initiate... Thanks.
Oh, did she throw it in the building?
Well,
Oh.
I'll have to do that again.
I guess they don't, to be fair, they don't expect you to talk to them from that angle, but...
Look, man, if you're gonna go and change the button mapping on me, the least you can do is expect that I'm gonna talk to you from weird angles. Oh. I saw a bluebird there. I should probably hit that at the next opportunity. Wherever it is.
It flies around and then it comes back to its, like, roof position. But it'll keep, like, flying around if you're also moving around.
We'll just make sure to spawn this blue coin in the worst possible place.
It can happen. I usually just wait for Yoshi, because Yoshi could just eat the birds instantly. Just faster for me that way.
Okay, could have done that to begin with.
Yeah, spam spraying works really good, though. When in doubt.
Oh, will that piranha plant thing reappear if I don't enter gelato immediately?
Good question. I would say probably.
Well, we'll do that, and then we'll probably actually go to Pina next. Just so I can unlock more stuff. And unlock Peach.
Yeah, the only thing you need to, like, truly do to unlock something is you need to do pin of 4 to unlock Yoshi.
Yeah.
And that also unlocks Yoshi in all the other courses also.
I mean, you need to get shines for the rocket and hover nozzle here.
Yeah, only for the plaza though.
Yeah.
Whereas Yoshi, you need to do that to unlock him in all the other courses. The Delfino Plaza only has 20 blue coins total, though.
Yeah.
20 for the plaza, and then 10 for the Corona Mountain.
And 30 for the rest.
Yep. Because, okay, again with like the shine charting being weird is, it'll count that extra shine sprite as being part of the airstrip, but the blue coin that's at the airstrip, it counts as being part of Delfino Plaza's total. So it's like it literally can't decide.
Oh, right, I have to actually spray that. We could finish with another secret. But I'd rather not play this course. I'd rather save it for after I do Pina, I guess. Get the awful ones out of the way. Save
Awful
Rico.
what?
Save Rico in the later courses for the later streams.
It's actually hard for me to say. I don't know what my least favorite level is.
I like most of Pina. It's
I was gonna say, like,
it's just
it's hard
Pina
to
8
pick.
that I hate, and
Yeah.
1 by extension.
I don't really blame you.
The rest of Pina's pretty fun.
I don't love Pina Park.
No,
It's fine.
most of it's pretty fun.
Yeah.
Plus, when you leave, you get to see Mario's knees just snap as soon as it returns to gameplay. Wait, is that boat moving now? Is that a separate boat? Oh. I mean,
That's a separate boat.
technically it's moving. It is mobile. Let's find one blue coin just so we actually save that we opened gelato, I assume.
Wait, that's weird though. Huh.
What's weird?
Usually the boats around the plaza move by now for me.
Would you have saved Peach by now? Or is it just Rico locked, maybe?
It might be Rico locked and I just never knew then. So I usually see the boats moving by the time I get about like 5 shine sprites. Huh. Interesting. I'll have to look up what the trigger for that is. Not that it really matters, but
Don't
I'm just simply
despawn,
curious.
Banana.
Yeah, you're still at like a pretty early instance of Delfino Plaza because those water barrels also disappear later on.
They decide that all of the natural water is sufficient.
And also they don't want you doing barrel storage.
Yeah, clearly.
Wait, no, you have to talk to the lady first, if you haven't already.
Will the bananas disappear if I do
They
that?
won't count. They won't count if you don't talk to her.
Well, good thing they didn't go in, man.
I know for a fact because once you accept, the lady will start dancing, and that's how you know you can put the fruit in the basket.
Good thing I didn't bother putting durians in the other one.
Yeah, seriously.
Where's the guy that I can, like, lead Goop to get a blue coin? I should have ended with that one.
It's the guy with the mushrooms on his back.
Unfortunately, I already saved gelato, so I'm gonna have to go a long way to do it with, Mario, please.
Yeah,
Don't
I actually...
tell me you don't have room to put that banana down.
I actually don't know how you do that for the mushroom guy, because I don't usually see him walking towards the Rico side.
No, he doesn't. So I would have to trail it a very long way.
That's actually not that hard. You just dive into the goop and hold forward.
It's that guy, right?
Yeah, mushroom guy.
Alright, we'll attempt this.
Got to put a man in harm's way for a blue coin. And then you can just kind of keep chaining it, I think. I've actually never done it myself.
That looks like it really wants to stop there. Yeah, I'm thinking that might not be possible. Looks like it's very much trying to cut itself off there.
Maybe lead one of the goop monsters?
Are we gonna do some Giga Clan nonsense here?
I don't think that far, but maybe just enough to where you can like trail goop more
No,
past this
they don't
section.
want to do it.
No.
Alright, we'll just open this and get another blue coin and be done with it.
I'd have to look up that video again because I don't remember how he does it.
Maybe it's easier on the gelato side. Maybe there isn't some arbitrary, you can't, no goop past this point zone.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it might be that then. Have you seen in that one thing in Bianco, you can really make those monsters dive really far?
Yeah, that one. It's like Subspace Player 2 nonsense. It's funny that they do standard paintings for like 3 courses and then just skip, like forget
Like
about
warp
it
pipes
the
for
rest.
all the others.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Rico 1 has a lot of instanced blue coins that are only in this mission. There's a couple red M's and also the yellow submarine.
Was that thing there before? I guess, yeah, that Rico must have been blocking some things.
Huh, okay then.
Alright, well the boat's probably moving now.
If you don't see that boat by the white dock, then yeah. Yep, they're moving.
Alright, we'll finish with the Pachinko then.
Oh jeez.
Maybe we won't. Maybe we'll get stuck on the ceiling instead. What now, Toads? Oh. Maybe I should have never opened Rico then. How much of the game can you beat without ever opening it?
Unfortunately, the Toads are gonna be sad for the rest of the game now, because that's all they're good to say.
Oh, they can't have had too much interesting. Gosh, how long do I have to wait for this thing if I miss it the first time?
I'd say probably a good 30 to 40 seconds.
Typical boat stuff, I guess. And now I got the coin, so I don't know where to jump.
To be fair, I think they intend you to get inside with just the rocket nozzle, but the boats exist.
Alright, we gotta redeem ourselves and take fewer than, like, 10 tries to do this. Well, that was 3 coins real fast.
If I could recommend anything, is I think that this course is honestly easier if you don't use the nozzle whatsoever. Like, just maneuver Mario a little bit. Unless you need to make, like, a really fine adjustment, I guess.
Would have been really funny if I... Would have been funny if it just kept me in the diving animation the whole time. Why is that making me slide down slower?
This course is just weird, what can I say?
Being in the diving animation. Oh, okay, it really wants you to go into that corner unless you use the nozzle, apparently.
It's a bit weird, because it's also like if you hold left or right during any of that.
Did it?
I don't find this course hard, I just
No.
find it weird.
I don't know why anyone finds this one annoying.
It's just weird, is all I can say.
It went straight for the shine there, but it wasn't quite there yet.
I do have a trick, though. It's whenever you bounce up, if you hold nothing, you'll always land in the middle, so that's an easy way to get the shine.
Ah, overdid it. Let's go for those first. That one seems particularly annoying.
Yeah, I would say so. I don't know, I have problems with the top left one, to be honest, usually.
That one was easy. I wasn't even trying to get it.
But also last time, I was also trying not to use the nozzle.
I mean, I did it without the nozzle last time. How did I miss this
okay.
one? Yeah, like, you have so much momentum, it just does not want you... It does not want you to, What? Mario, come on.
Yeah, that can happen too.
Where am I? Stop!
Thankfully, in this back part, you can't fall off. Like, there's like a wall that'll always keep you on the course.
There we go. That's one way to get in there.
I'll have to do that myself.
Okay. We figured out easy ways to get to everything except that one. That one seems like it's... Whoops. Wall kicks? I didn't even think about doing that.
I mean, yeah, you can. Well, except not really. You'll still get pushed
dang
out.
it. Stupid purple ones, man.
Don't forget you can ground pound out of a hover.
Yeah.
Or a dive if need be. As I'm sure you've seen.
You're gonna need to not do that. It just works! That one's actually really easy to get that way.
What are you doing? You're just diving and then holding left?
I used the wrong nozzle, and it almost worked. Yeah, I was wondering about that as well. It seems like that slope is gonna be hard to get to finagle, and all of these things are sloped the wrong way.
Oh, yeah, like the bottom bread coins, you can, like, hover into them from the backside, but I find it pretty hard to do, actually. I also just find it faster to do it the regular way.
Dang it. I think I'm stuck in the dive animation now. If I were upright, it'd be one thing. Whoops.
Yeah, you can't hover out of dives, sadly.
The momentum on that. Now it's the bottom one. I like how I got it in one try the first time, and now that it's the only one that I don't have a consistent
I have an easy way, I think, is when you hit the bounce pad, hold absolutely nothing, you're gonna land on a nail, and then from there you could probably hover.
Well, that's silly.
Like that much I found out myself. If you hold nothing, you'll always land on that one nail. So yeah, just a tip I've found on my own time.
That's rather silly. Now I have to actually get the distance right. Unless you can just dive from there, that'd be really funny.
I mean, when you're standing on the nail, it's like you
This
can do
isn't even the
anything.
same nail! I guess it depends on where you launch from. The trick is to just not hold a direction. I probably could jump out of here.
That's usually what, like, whenever any game has like a spring or bounce pad, I always like, all right, where will I go if I don't hold anything?
Hey! We did a different dive and somehow ended up on this one. Now I'm gonna miss the other one again.
To be honest, I find it just I find this course fun, just seeing what weird ways I can get to some of these.
I think I'm beginning to think that nothing is consistent. How do I keep missing that one? That's the real question. I've missed it every time up thus far. I must be quarter framing through it. Okay, don't land on the pad this time, Mario. There we go. Whoops, dove too early. And now I can't get to the left one. I can only get one of the purple ones at a time, apparently. How did I do this before? There was something like that, but I don't remember when I dove. We'll just try doing the cheesy way.
Yeah, just hold nothing.
That works. Maybe it depends which way you're facing to. Yeah, that's believable.
Yep.
The easy way is never the correct way, apparently.
You know, I actually always wondered in my head if that ever happened to anybody, so now I know.
Whoa, that was height. Good night. I hit the dive at the perfect time to just go flying. Why can I only get in one of these purples at a time? What was the timing I was doing before? I've forgotten, apparently.
Unfortunately, you're not going to pull a Vinny, who did this first try. But at least we're having fun.
No, I gotta do back-to-back runs when I finally get it. It's a 3% clear rate, right? I don't understand how I keep getting knocked out of the chute by ground bounding. There we go.
If you
Or
tried
not.
ground pound, if you tried ground pound while you're hugging a wall, you'll just bonk. Oh, I thought for sure you had that.
Yeah, you'd think. I swear, this did not take me anywhere near this many tries last time I played the game. The fact that I don't even get the first 3 red coins every time is just humorous.
No, those, like, I have no idea. Sometimes I grab them, sometimes I don't.
A dive usually puts me in some box. That's the only consistency thus far. Stop. Okay, fine. You know what? Fine. Okay, never mind. The game had other plans.
You can do weird wall jump shenanigans, but it's very weird. And it's only really helpful if you manage to land on one of those nails.
These walls, man.
I always love the juxtaposition of this music track with the levels it's usually associated with. Now imagine doing all this with the rocket nozzle. As was possibly intended. Nice.
That one wasn't one I needed to cheese, though. Well, we finally found our way to the star. Probably could have cheesed the lower purple one from there.
It's harder than you think, to be honest. Oh yeah, no, I love this track a lot too.
There's a reason we end streams with bonus levels like this.
Exactly.
The sheer momentum you have. Like,
It's like the honestly, there's just a weird property of like the top left part if you try and hover. Like I don't know how to explain it. There's just like a force that pushes you away.
yeah. I don't want to know what the rocket nozzle does in here. The real trick is bringing in a boost nozzle. Did not mean to do that. That's probably how I got in that first purple. I always find a new one to somehow have no way to get into. it's never the same one.
Yeah, that's how it goes. That's how it goes.
Except this one. That one's always easy, because I think you basically have to do nothing to get there. early. Dang it, man. That high dive keeps landing me in the top slot. I should try normal spraying instead. That works. But, never mind. Really doesn't want me to get that top green one all of a sudden. That's the new one, it's just decided I can't have.
See, that's what I was saying, where it's like, the top left one gives me trouble, because I get into, like, whatever happens here, where it's like, I just can't remember how to get in there.
You hold left, apparently. It's not that hard. How you get this third one on the way up is a mystery, apparently. That's the one I can't have now. There we go.
Hey, at least it's still better than Mario Party 4 Chance Time, or whatever they call it. Reversal of
fair.
Fortune. That's just worse.
Hope you love coin swaps. I forget which purple one I have already.
I think the bottom left one?
Yeah, okay, so I gotta somehow finagle my way in there. I think I should be able to do that from that peg. I don't like this peg, though. That looks good. Now I need to remember how to actually get in the middle.
Just hold nothing.
I don't think that works. I mean,
No, it does, I swear. You'll land on the peg.
yeah, that doesn't get me in.
Yes, you can. Just hover in there, or like ground pound.
Oh, okay, this time I just went straight in, apparently. that makes it easy. Such consistency.
That's just my, like, go-to. It's like, for the middle one, just hold nothing, and I'll land near there.
Yeah,
I
except
can
the
usually
one
get in
time I
there.
tried to hover directly off the peg, it decided to throw me out of the whole thing.
Yeah, probably be better just to ground pound into it. Or jump or something. But
can't
yeah,
get-
that's Pachinko. At 0 lives.
We can't end a stream at 19 coins.
19 coins?
Blue coins.
Oh.
Gotta find
If you,
one.
Wait, that guy's on fire.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't notice this early, he caught on fire.
Yellow coin, good enough.
I've always liked this game's coin pickup sound. It's like different from all the others.
Well, we'll call that a stream then. We're morally an eighth of the way through 100%, even if that doesn't really add up with the amount of effort it's gonna take to get the blue coins. But then again, I'll probably do better on average on the secrets. So, because for some reason I did really badly on all of them tonight.
You'll get better the more you play it.
I also won't waste 20 minutes trying to get into Pianta early. Or if I do, I'll do it before I start streaming and just start from there. I don't really care. I like Pianta Village. We'll save it for later.
Yeah, it's my favorite course, I'd probably say.
Yeah, it has the fewest missions.
Chain Chomp Bath is pretty I would say.
Yeah,
That's
but
about it.
it's
That's
less
about
than the average Sunshine
What's really
Rico would be great if it went for 8.
love
Pitta would be
Rico.
great if it went for 8 and 1.
Wait, what's wrong with Rico 8? That one's easy. You just need Yoshi. I guess, actually no, it's getting the Durian in the first place that sucks, but that's about it.
I seem to remember that being another one of those where it's like incredibly punishing. You like walk of shame back if you do the slightest bit of misinput, which I guess is what most of the punishment in this game takes the form of.
Pretty much.
Tis
Like
what
the only
comes
thing, the only
of-
thing that's a lives drainer is the secrets.
And that's only if you can't make it to the consistent first one-up,
Yeah.
which I guess the Pachinko doesn't have.
Yeah, that's like the one that doesn't have one, and that's, well, besides a couple of these other Delfino ones that are very short and easy.
So that was there.
Oh yeah, the beach manhole. There's always a one-up down there. Delfino Plaza is just such a great hub. I love it.
No. And then we reload and get that one up again.
You could.
We'll watch this, because I didn't watch it at the beginning of the stream. We get to watch
Yeah,
more AI upscale.
The other thing is also, if you go for 100 coins, you'll also get 2 one-ups, because 50 coins gives you a one-up in this game.
True.
Is that like that in 64? I think it is, right?
Only if you beat it. You get the
Only
coins.
if you beat
You
it?
get the one-ups after the course from the coins.
Oh, okay. Actually, wait, never mind. Galaxy does that too.
No, Galaxy gives it to you, like, when you get it.
Yeah, I meant, but like, I forgot it gives you one-ups for getting coins at all.
Paradise of Isle Delfino. We're so
Welcome to
pleased
Isle
welcome you
Delfino.
to our beautiful home. Come enjoy a natural wonderland to which we added the
So
world's
like,
finest
if Shadow Mario's running around, they must have filmed this very recently.
and succulent seafood.
Yeah.
This isn't like a tourist video they've had for dozens of years.
Relax and let us refresh your body and spirit.
It's so shadowy that you can see through him.
That shadow.
No, he's actually like in front of the camera, but that's just his shadow.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm curious about all those other islands you saw on the map briefly there, though. There was like a crab-shaped one, like some others.
That's Nintendo's next console.
The Nintendo crab?
Well, oh yeah, it is the same plane as Superstar Saga. Got fatter in that game, I think. Perhaps because of the reduced sprite size. But yeah, we'll call this a stream, and we'll pick up next week, probably. And hopefully get a little bit more of my bearings back.
It's the perfect game for the tail end of summer.
Yeah, I've always played it in seasons that aren't summer for some reason.
The middle of January.
February, October. At least it's still sunny here in October. If anything, it's sunnier than it's been this week. At least in the evenings. Anyhow, see you all around.